Squad on crack. Like legitimately.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to a very loud and a very sold-out Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Coming up, divisional round Saturday. We've got an AFC battle on tap, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
All damn game, bro.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll set up to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the result. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Reese. Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at their 48-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Reese. And he'll be close to a 1st down at the Chargers' 44. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. Now they'll change things up. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he is caught. And he is going to have the Bengals 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. 2nd and 6. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Reese. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 25-yard line.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Second down and 3.
The Chargers' 18-yard line.
Up the middle they go. It's Reese. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is third down. They'll set up a throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll try to run for it on first and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Second and 3. Now he's going to step up and run. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
Boy, that was lockdown coverage there. He's scanning for someone to come open. But that was great work to blanket everyone. And in the end, he's just got to throw it away.
This Charger defense continuing to hold the line. Now it's a third and goal situation.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Warriors 70.
He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. So on fourth down on is Evan McPherson.
I wasn't set up for a field goal.
McPherson's kick is good. So
RPO me all fucking team.
But ultimately, they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, first and 10 at their own 21. On the ground, this is Amarian Hampton. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
Back to Hampton on first down. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
It's a gain of 20. First down.
Here's Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the Bengals' 32-yard
Back to
line.
throw here, Herbert. And he's got his man on the out route. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a first and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Gain of 16 yards. First down, Chargers.
Herbert now. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Here's Herbert. This is caught. And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First and goal, Chargers.
Herbert back to the air. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer. But he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
Hampton. And the big boys up front. They're going to stop him right down the line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. A big one coming in this divisional round playoff. 3rd and goal. And they'll run again. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line. On 4th down, Herbert. And this time he is in. Omari and Hampton from a yard out. And the Chargers take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuff in.
That's caught inside.
22.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
22. He's supposed to be that.
Big play there. 54 yards. And the Bengals are able to move back in front. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Here's 2nd and 10. Herbert. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. They snap it to Herbert. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Justin Herbert looking to pass. That's to Omarion Hampton out of the backfield. Now 2nd and 3. Now it's Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Herbert going to give to Hampton. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard after the 49. Again, it's Hampton fighting down past the 45. Still going. Touchdown, LA! Omarion Hampton with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chargers have taken the lead.
Hampton decided to come and play today. Hampton decided to come and play today. Okay, Hampton.
Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, look at repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive. And they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On 1st down, Reeves. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Reese. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. When we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That is caught at the 7. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. So it's first and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. From the gun, he'll hand this off. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on second and goal? And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now they'll audible to something else. They'll look to throw on third and goal. He'll try and do this himself. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. So a decision to make there. They decline the penalty as they'd rather force the 4th down. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the left hash, a chip shot here. McPherson's kick is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. So 2 quarters, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And they've been the better of the 2 teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home. Although back to my dad, he predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium. But you know who was not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
Looking to throw again on second down. Herbert. Room here to run. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there. 69 yards. And the Chargers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is up to 8. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Bengals drive about to get going. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Reese. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 86 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
At the 46-yard line.
Here's a quick throw right side. And
God, bro, come on.
Inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
At the 33-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. Pitch and catch here to Cook.
Almost got that fumble. He almost got it.
19 yards there on the catch and run.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Right back to Cook for another completion. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Oh, he should have dropped. He should have 100% dropped.
He's going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves him all the way down to the 1.
First down and goal to go.
And now an audible here into something else. Brown will take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the first half, at least running the football. But here they entrust him with some work down in the red zone, and he responds. 1 carry, 1 touchdown.
They'll try and throw for him. And he will get into the end zone again.
Man, he was out there, bro. I put you out there for a reason. Because he was going to do that dumb shit.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback.
He can't hide his identity. He is who he is. He going to RPO me. I'm going to be sitting on this shit too. I can't wait for him to come.
The Charger drive about to get going. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
Looking to throw. Herbert. And he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Chargers.
Let's go.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Going for the deep ball.
He had him, too. Oh, he had him. He had him, dog.
Than those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though. 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. A shotgun snap for Herbert. This one finds McConkey. And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Here we go on fourth. Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Chargers, first down. A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Los Angeles.
Back to throw. Herbert. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
First down, Chargers.
Back to throw again. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Hampton. Great move, but still wrangled before reaching the 20. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up second down.
Second and 6 at the 22-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. Again, Herbert. As he throws there, incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Touchdown! Brad McConkey, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Chargers have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field?
Can't help himself.
And you and I both know, one
It's
big
his
play,
it's
though,
in his
gets them
identity,
right back
bro.
up to that level.
From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 7.
RPO.
From the gun, a give to Brown.
Yep. We out here, baby.
40-42. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Pass to the sideline and put it in.
Never switch.
Out of bounds, just shy of the 40. Give them 17 and a Cincinnati first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
An inside give, Brown. And he can only manage to get a couple.
Out here, dog.
Coming up.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Chargers' 38-yard
The
line.
play action fake. They'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
First down marker at the 31. It's third down. Now back to throw. Pass taken in by his
Good.
tight
We good.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 16.
And the Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7. And Cook has it left side.
We good.
Back here, losing yardage to the 9. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Shotgun handoff to Brown here.
We good.
He won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of
We
scrimmage.
good.
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Ooh, what a bailout. What a bailout.
Bengals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Bengals first down.
Option play. Here's a give to Brown. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Back at the 5-yard line now. 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw. That's caught at the 1. He will cover off as he's touched down after a short gain.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
19-18.
Told you he can't help himself, dog. He a RPO king, and he said, "I'm gonna sit on that shit."
Long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
They'll go for it and run a little touch pass here. And he is in. Touchdown,
That's good.
Bengals.
That's good.
A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Both these teams fighting for their playoff lives. All tied 4th quarter as the kick is away here. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. This is 1st and 10. Herbert now. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
But they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Playoff lives at stake. Boy, this is a big one. 3rd down. Here's Herbert. That is caught. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Herbert back to the air. Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Here's first down. They'll work inside here. Hampton. Ooh, the juke. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Throwing, Herbert. He'll dump this off to Hampton, complete.
Ah! Why he ran out of bounds?
A little bit closer toward that potential game-winning field goal. On first down, it's Hampton. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. Here now, second and goal. Now Herbert. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. From 6 yards away.
Why you trying to read my play art? Why you trying to read my play art? I done made a fucking play. Let's go, Woody.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here's first and 10. They'll look to throw. And that's complete to Brown.
That's
He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. First and 10. Back to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And
okay.
It's a touchdown.
Okay. I don't know why my safety wasn't there, but it's all good.
The receivers have been running them ragged. Maybe some tired legs in the secondary, maybe some tired legs in the pass rush. Didn't get to him, and look what resulted. A touchdown, tie game. They've got a chance to take the lead.
The Bengals will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll look to throw.
Nice.
2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead.
Nice. Damn.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again.
Why you trying to read my fucking play art? Why you trying to read my fucking play art? Let's go.
Zone read, a give to
Yeah. Ball game.
And he's taken down inside the 30. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's first and 10. Now Herbert going to to change the look.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
A run once more with Hampton. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And now they're going to get the timeout. So a huge play has him in field goal range with a chance to possibly...
Now you trying to read my fucking play art. Let's go, man.
With 2 ticks left. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. This to book a trip to the AFC title.
Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go! Are you trying to read my fucking play art?
So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship.
Let's go, Woody!
Press is starting to get those.
Throw it out, baby!
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation.
That boy out there trying to read my play art.
EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long from Cincinnati.
Film study don't work because you're holding R2. You need to make adjustments. Stop, get that dumb shit off your player. You don't need that shit, man. It's just a distraction, just to fuck you up. Got that bullshit on, man. Turn that shit off, man. All that shit doing is fucking y'all niggas up. Trying to see the play and all that, man. Play the fucking game. Trying to play what?